one of the main tools that our enemy, the father of lies, uses against the people of God and the rest of the world, because Satan deceives the whole entire world, is fear. See, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now, when you're fearful, you can't think straight. Excuse me while I get this tightened up on here. So, there we go. I think that'll do it. Okay, when you're fearful, you can't reason. You can't think rationally when you're afraid. And the enemy knows that. So this is why you have so many things in our world today that promote and induce a state of fear and anxiety. Which again, when you're in those particular states, you're not going to be able to, you definitely are not going to trust God scared to death. Scared you're going to die every 5 minutes. But here's one point that I wanted to make that I haven't made in my past videos regarding fear. Now, it has many debilitating factors. Fear can do a lot to a person. You lose yourself and you'll lose all the other people walking around scared to death of nothing, of your own shadow. Now, many do this because they're punks, but you know, the elite, again, they make fear one of their greatest tools in shaping the masses. Now, that point I wanted to make about what fear also does. And again, I'm going to address you so-called Christians. Man. How do you expect to go out into the world, preach the gospel, spread the gospel, tell strangers about Christ if you're scared of your fellow man? How does that work? Call yourself sharing the good news with people, and the same people for whom Christ died. Don't make any sense, man. Look, here's the thing about taking up arms with me. Okay, and I try to stay as biblical because this thing about arming yourself and taking up weapons, we know that when Jesus sent out the disciples the first time, he told them not to take anything. Not even any money. Definitely not a sword. But the second time he did. Told him to take a sword with him. Now, hey, man, if you got a gun in the house, you know, we live in an evil world, but at the same time, it's not nearly as evil and out of control as mainstream media likes to tell it. By far. Again, guys, I've been to prison 3 times, been arrested over 20 times in my life, been thrown in all kinds of jails, all over the place, in 4 different states. Man, I done ran into people, real criminals. They wouldn't be just sitting down talking to them. Man, I'm telling you. People watch too many movies. That's it, man. Theatrics. drama. It's the same thing, and I'm going to leave you with this. I really didn't know what I wanted to say, but I hope this will encourage you in some way. But I'll leave you with this. Social media, Facebook. Notice when people make a post on Facebook. Now, I don't utilize Facebook. I used to, but I haven't been on there in a few years now. And notice when people make a post, say a moment in time, an event that they could even be in a restaurant having a meal. They're going to make it the most smiley picture they possibly can, right? And then they go back to their own boring lives, right? And I say that, in particularly to people who just don't have God in their life. Pretend fun, pretend joy, pretend peace. Like the world's really giving joy and peace to people. I don't care how much money you have. If you're denying your Creator, if you're suppressing the knowledge of your Creator in your mind, you choose not to retain the knowledge of God in your heart and mind, I don't see how you can have any peace. How you have any fun? We were made to worship and give praise and honor to our Creator. Quit lying, talking about you're having a lot of fun and the most people, and it's wild, how people greet one another when the sun's out. I'm sick of this. What a beautiful day it is. Really? What makes a beautiful day is having the conscious knowing that you're born again. That when you die, you're going to meet your Creator. You're going to meet your loving, precious Master, God Almighty. Then, with those thoughts, every day can be a beautiful day. Not just when the sun's out. Man. But anyway, when people take those pictures, and then you got, Mr. or Mrs. Insecure strolling through their Facebook, and they're seeing all these pictures of people smiling, what do they say to themselves? I'm not having that much fun. I haven't smiled like that in a long time. And all this is a person just cheesing for a picture for a moment, still moment in time, post it on Facebook and, and in other people's mind's eye, when they see the pic, these people they're the happiest people in the world. I mean, and other people are like, why am I not that happy? Man. Be born again. If you don't know what that is, and the term seems too, over the top or over your head, saying being born again. I mean, it was for a religious leader 2,000 years ago when Jesus told him to be born again. He thought that Jesus was talking about, going back into your mother's womb and being born again that way. And Jesus had explained how, that the spiritual overtone to it. Call out to God. You need to. Ask God to put His Spirit in your heart, because you want to be made alive again. God bless you. I'll talk to you next time.